안녕하세요, 저는 Noki입니다. Welcome back to my channel today, Luckies, where we are going to be reacting for the very first time to Crush. Now, Crush I have known about for quite some time because I am very into his R&B and his Korean hip-hop type of music that he makes, and that is at least what I am familiar with him with so far, and that's pretty much what I associate him with. But I am super excited today because this is actually a special request that has been given to us by Rob from the Sun tier over on Patreon, and I really just want to say, Rob, one, not only thank you so much for your incredible support that you show me over here on YouTube and Patreon all the time, but also being a musician yourself, thank you so much for always making every request so incredibly interesting and really never hesitating to show me a different side of even artists that I am familiar with, especially as well. I really love how we were able to talk about how I know Crush at least so far, and the fact that you've catered a request around that and taken that into account, I just really freaking appreciate. So thank you so damn much, man. But today, we have pretty much got Crush with at least collaborations for the first 3 videos, and then of course just a song that apparently quite a lot of people associate with him just in general that I have not actually heard either. So we have got Mayday featuring Joy of Red Velvet, which is going to be absolutely incredible. We've got Crush and Taeyeon with Noajo, and then we have got Let Me featuring Devin Morrison, which is an official visualizer, so I'm excited for that. And then of course we have got Ohio, and now with Ohio I can actually see down in the thumbnail here, I can actually see it on the top too as well, he's with P Nation. I did not know that. For some reason I thought that Crush was with 88 Rising, but I guess he's just done like 88 Rising or AOMG, but I guess that he has just done quite a lot of collaborations across the board, so that's probably why I quite literally had no idea. But dude, if he's with P Nation are onto a gem, because Crush is just absolutely incredible. Now I do know that we're not going to be hearing from him for a little while because he did enter the military late last year. I think it was November, Rob said as well, so of course that's really unfortunate, but you know, it's almost been 6 months already, so hopefully he's able to obviously get out soon and then, you know, come back soon as well. But I'm really excited just to listen to these songs today as well. We have listened to some amazing music tonight, so I can't wait. Let's just get straight into this one by going ahead and giving Mayday a massive old like. Let's go full screen. Let's start our reaction in 3, 2, 1, let's go. We've got English subs for you guys too, how good. Oh my god, the dog. Fucking look at him, bro. Hey. Dude, he actually looks like a kid sometimes though. Hey. Ooh. Summertime ring dong vibes. Uno, dos, tres. Hey. Ooh, dude, I vibe this so much. This is the Crush that I know. Hey. Dude, just this MV too, what the fuck? Hey. He's Salt Bay. Hey. Oh my god, the dog, I can't. So cute. This Joy. Hey. Dude, I just love this beat. Dude, I just love how this is being filmed too, honestly. Like, it's so relaxed, so fun. Hey, putting everything in this part. Let's Let's go, Joy. God damn. Park Soo-yeon. God damn. She's so beautiful. Hey, ooh, I love how they took quite a lot. They stripped it out just for this verse. Ooh. Hey, hey. Dude, she looks regal. Hey, hey. Okay, so it's not her. Ooh. So it's like initially just him being with himself, and then of course Joy's the love interest. God, she's so beautiful. And he's so handsome and so fucking goofy. I love it, bro. Oh, I love that. I loved everything about this. This was so freaking fun. What an absolute bop. But now we have got Noajo with Taeyeon, and this is going to be absolutely fucking iconic because Taeyeon, she is one of my favorite solo artists, period. Can't wait. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let me go. Oh, dude, this is already going to sound amazing. This MV is aesthetic as hell. Crush.
똑같은 하루 아무 표정 없는 날들
Dude, so handsome though.
지켜보는 것도
This is so cinematic.
여기까지인 것
And like, I just love the way this MV has been filmed to start with. But these lyrics are so non-invasive at the very bottom too.
알고 있잖아 너도 놓아줘 나를 묻고 있는 너의 마음 아픔은 늘 나의 몫이고
God, dude, I love how you've just got. He sounds extremely versatile in terms of just what he can do. Seriously. He can rap, he can sing like this, he can be playful and goofy like he was in MAYDAY. He can go super hard, super soft. Another song that he was in as well is Bermuda with Dean and Zico, and that was incredible. A completely different side, polar opposite, night and day. Taeyeon. God, she looks angelic. Hey, hey. Her voice is just next level. These shots. Oh, the harmony. Oh. Hey. So like somber. This mood, these lyrics. Like, I can totally see them doing this song, this type of song. Like, they're just those type of people. They're that deep. Dude, Crush genuinely makes me so happy. 먼저 갈게 이제 안녕 Hey. Wow, like dude, it's not a lyric video as well, so I do forget that it's an MV, but I just love, for starters, the way that, you know, just everything was shot. It was incredibly cinematic. The quality of that was just ridiculous. But also on top of that, it's just total. It's like quintessential Crush and quintessential Taeyeon, I feel. You know, like, just when you put the two of them together and you have a collaboration like that, of course art is going to be born. Of course a masterpiece is the only thing that's going to result. And so I can't say that I'm entirely surprised, because I'm not. Like, they're incredible artists. They are bound to make such an incredible song. But what I am surprised about is just how many different sides of Crush personally that I have seen, not only today at least so far, but also previously as well. And it just makes me think that, you know, he can just do anything. And I am so excited to get to know his discography a whole lot better as well, because every collaboration that I've heard of his so far is just absolutely freaking awesome. Like, they always, from start to finish, are enjoyable. But on top of that as well, like, I feel like you always get to see a different side of him, which is really cool, because his personality is kind of almost like a kaleidoscope in that regard. Like, there's so many different colors, so many different ways of looking at it, so many different things to look at, and I just really, really, really freaking love that about him as an artist. But I have to say as well, Taeyeon's voice is just absolutely heavenly. The way that they harmonize with each other is just absolutely freaking amazing, and the lyrics to that song as well were just very somber, really sad, but of course, like, just sung so damn beautifully. It was very like, it was like this bittersweet feeling that I had listening to it, and I just really, really freaking loved that, man. They're absolutely amazing at conveying emotion through their voices and also their facial expressions, just the way that they acted out that music video as well. But dude, I just have to say, Crush is just absolutely fucking incredible. But we have got Crush's Let Me featuring Devin Morrison. Let's get straight into this one. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Now, Rob told me as well that Devin Morrison is an artist from LA. This sounds dope already. Dum, dum. Hey, look.
I can hear the tears to
Oh, that's
the
right.
phone. I keep you company, you ain't gotta be alone.
Hey.
I can tell your day was too long.
So this is apparently all English, Rob told me. His first song in English.
And you're so sick.
Hey, hey.
Loving like it ain't broken.
Dude, just
they're
like dun dun dun.
I'm gonna treat you
What is that?
right.
What is that instrument?
So baby, let me cook you dinner. Let me wash your clothes.
Dude,
Let me hook you
this
up.
sounds
As soon as I get home.
sounds so 90s.
Let me draw you
So
up
90s boy group.
Let me rub your back.
Hey,
Don't ask if I love you.
like
'Cause I've been doing
90s Western pop. I love it.
Oh
What?
baby, no, 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 don't get me wrong. Midnight sunrise from the sky to the
Hey,
whenever you need
Just the
girl,
way
I got it, girl,
he hit
come
the beat with his
on.
head.
Just don't wanna interrupt what you got going on.
Hey.
'Cause you're heartbroken, so sick
hey, hey.
of loving like you
Dun
ain't
dun
broken.
dun. Hey, hey.
Shawty, you already know this. I'm gonna treat you right.
I love how this is literally just him sitting here. I love it.
Let me
Woo!
wash
Look
your
at
clothes.
Hey, hey.
Let me hook you up. As soon as I get home, let me draw you a bath.
Let me draw you a bath.
Rub your back.
Hey,
Let
hey.
me show you that I love you till the moon and back.
Dude,
Oh
bless.
baby, let me take you out, take you to a show. Let you wear my jacket, even though
God damn, man.
I'll be
He being super romantic right now.
Fill up on that ass. Oh baby, baby, don't ask if I love you.
Hey.
'Cause I've been doing that.
Ooh. I just love this, man. It's so nostalgic almost, just the way that it sounds. Because, like this, dun, 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 that sound just throws me back to like early 90s boy groups. Oh, I can't name one off the top of my head that I'm thinking of in particular, but I love it, dude. This was great. And I love how the visualizer is quite literally just him sitting in the middle of a park and he's just chilling. He did absolutely incredible on his pronunciation too. Just the way that he speaks, the way that he sings, so fucking cool. I have to say, man, I am just being more and more impressed by Crush by the second. But now we have got Ohio. I'm so freaking excited for this one. I don't know why I said that like in a Japanese accent almost. So we've got Ohio. 3, 2, 1, let's go. For anyone wondering, I do speak Japanese, but it was like Ohio gozaimasu, like hello, good morning. I don't know why. Shit, bro. Alright. Wait, this car park looks familiar. I think ATs have done a video here before. Pre-debut. Hey.
Yeah. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. I've been dancing till the morning on my own.
Ooh. This beat already. Also being told as well. Ooh, he barefoot too? Goddamn. Been told as well that these dance moves were mostly improvised by him as well. So thank you, Rob. Hey, hey. I'm feeling fine, 사실 아무 생각 없어. I'm feeling hey, hey. 어디 어디요? 내게 가는 시간이 지겨워서. Hey, hey. 어디든 미친 듯이 달리고 싶어. 나만 동동 구르는 내 모습이 미웠어. 리듬 타면서 강적에 몸이 끄는 대로 Singing 어디 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 Ohio Hey hey 좀 더 크게 어디 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 Ohio Hey hey Singing 어디 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 Ohio Hey hey I'm not fine, I'm not alright Oh girl, I know Ooh The way it just cut to black Dude, I gotta say, P Nation do some absolutely incredible MVs. What? This is what I mean. Hey, hey. Hey. 아무노래. Zico's song, bro. Hey. Wait, he's almost 30? Hey, hey. Hey. I'm feeling fine, 사실 아무 생각 없어. Hey, hey. 어디 어디 Ohio. Hey, hey. I'm singing 어디 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 Ohio. Hey, hey. 좀 더 크게 어디 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 Ohio. Hey, hey. I'm singing 어디 He's finally found himself some shoes. I'm not fine, I'm not alright. Oh girl, I know. I wanna make it feel much better. Oh, this looks so cool. Like, hey, hey. I wanna make it feel much better. I wanna make it feel so good. Hey. I wanna make it feel much better. I wanna make it dance like ooh. I wanna make it feel much better. I wanna make it feel that so platform good. Raising though. The Ohio. Hey, hey. He literally looks like he's in a musical. Wow. Oh my lord. Wow. Oh my lord. Man. You know, this one video actually, so Ohio just in itself, I think really sums up what I was saying about him earlier on, especially during Mayday. Like, you know, there's so many different sides to this man that it's not even funny. And there's so much that he has to offer that you can't simply see through one song. I love, like, we started off in that car park, and of course, you know, like, I don't even know where to begin almost. Like, we started off in that car park. He's obviously moving. He's very, like, when I say he's moving, he's like moving quite erratically almost. Like, he looks out of his mind, right? And of course it matches the lyrics. It's fitting the lyrics quite well. And he's saying, like, I'm not alright, I'm crazy girl, like, I'm out of my mind, I'm losing it, all of that type of stuff. And then, you know, somehow we wind up basically just at a completely different destination than I expected. I thought that we were going to have an entire MV in that car park. And then the moment he gets into that elevator, he just goes absolutely off. He goes off on his rap, which is dope. At least I'm pretty sure as well he's gone and referenced Zico's Any Song, which is Amonore, and that it just absolutely, once again, if that's the case, I'm not entirely sure. I do have to read into those bars again, but it, like, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it does even just, like, subtly reference it, because that song was just absolutely amazing and still remains absolutely fucking amazing. There's a reason why it was that fucking good. But anyway, that is completely besides the point. I just love how he was able to weave that in there. But also on top of that, he mentioned he's almost 30. Like, you know, one, doesn't look it, but two, on top of that as well, like, you know, he's only 30, and then he's got so much left to offer us as well. Like, he's got so much left, and I just can't wait to dive into him further, but also to get to know, you know, like, what exactly it is that he's going to be doing when he gets back from the military as well. I feel like we've got a sufficient amount of time to catch up before, of course, he does get back too. But dude, I just have to say, you know, the thing that really stands out to me about Crush just in general is that, like I was saying, you've got pretty much like night and day almost between who he is. Like, you look at Mayday. Mayday was so bright, so fun, really playful, really fun in that regard. I really, really freaking love that. You've got Noajo, which is a lot more somber, a lot more deep, a lot more almost philosophical feeling in terms of how they're getting into their emotions, like him with Teon. On top of that, then we've got Let Me In, which is a really, really awesome way of him being able to really kind of show how he can make just something that's so relaxing, but also on top of that, all in English as well. It's really an awesome opportunity for him to show and to flex how amazing his English skills are, because I truly think, and I've never heard him speaking English like in any interviews or anything like that, but he sounds amazing. He sounds absolutely freaking amazing, and that is just a struggle in itself. To sound amazing in your own language is one thing, but also in another is just a completely different type of feat. But, you know, I just really love the entire vibe of that song as well. Then, of course, you've got Ohio, which is just absolutely nuts. But then you look at other songs that he has done, such as Bermuda, for example. And this was the very first time I'm pretty sure that I was properly exposed to him, because I think that I had heard quite a significant amount of him with Jay Park initially when I first got into Korean hip-hop and Korean rap, because Jay Park was my gateway into that, and I did hear him collab with Crush quite a few times, or at least I probably just listened to their song quite a few times as well. But around that period, I didn't pay too much attention to him, and you know, I really do regret that at the time, because obviously I've missed out on so much already. But you know, like, since then, my introduction or my reintroduction to Crush was through Bermuda, and Bermuda was just absolutely whack for me. I listened to that song so much, I still listen to it, because it's just absolutely incredible. Just the raps in it, the way that they all show up, the way that they just show themselves in this completely gangster, badass, completely different type of spotlight, like Zico, Dean, and Crush, three absolutely amazingly talented individuals. It's just absolutely freaking awesome. And then I just look at, like, I look at Mayday, I look at Bermuda, and the way that they are just totally different, yet they are exactly the same person, really, really blindsides me. And I just have to say that for that, I just think that Crush is just absolutely fucking amazing. So I just want to say once again, thank you so much for tuning in. I love and appreciate every single one of you guys for your attention today. And I'm so freaking happy that I finally got around to being able to do this. And once again, Robert, I just want to say, man, thank you so much. Like, honestly, your support means the world to me. But on top of that, just the fact that you are able to consistently show me music that I not only like, but that I love, just really makes me feel like this request system that I have over on Patreon is 100% worth the time and worth all of the effort that obviously, you know, goes into making those requests for you guys as well, but also for me having to allocate time and stuff like that to film groups and artists that I don't really know. And it's artists like this, it's requests like this that remind me that there is so much stuff out there that I've still not gotten to just yet. And there is so much stuff that I still have got left to discover, and I'm just so incredibly excited for that. So thank you so much for taking me on this journey today. I just want to say, guys, we have got tons more stuff over on Patreon as well, of course, if you guys would like to go and check it out. Not necessarily related to Crush right now, but of course, if you do want to at least give it a look and see if there might be anything that you like, then do feel free to go and check that out, especially if you guys do want to become like Robert, so part of the requested tiers, which is the Sun tiers and the Galaxy tiers. If you guys would like to see me react to certain content, not only over here, but also over on Patreon too, then do go and check it out. But once again, thank you so much. I love and appreciate every single one of you guys. Until next time, take care of yourselves out there, stay safe, but most of all and above all else, make sure that you guys are staying happy, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.